you can feel like you can feel like you can feel like poop without having to be in a poop situation. I've seen it everywhere in a lot of people where, yeah, they don't feel satisfied or okay with where they're at, but then conflate it and believe it's because it's the situation where they're at itself. It's not right. Something's wrong with it. Personally, it just feels like conflating their feeling with the place they're at. It's the most obvious thing to relate this back to. Same thing with dating. Instead of seeing why certain people choose specific types of people, no, it must be it's because they're Hispanic. It must be because they're Haitian. It must be their behavior is obviously because they have curly hair. They're brace face. Yeah, right. Because that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I've seen this a lot. And so, boom. It's allowed people to victimize themselves in a way. Yeah, yeah. In a way that it allows them to pity themselves and their situation, right? And when talking to me, I am not agreeable. I'm not gonna agree with something I don't agree with, or be like, well, I mean, If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it, and you'll know because you won't hear a response from me, or you won't hear certain things from me. If I don't agree, I don't agree. And so, because of that, I act as a mirror. And I stand still, I stand tall in my decisions. Like, I believe what I believe. And so, I act as a mirror. I'm not going to agree with something I don't agree with. And I'm going to not really challenge, but say what I think, right? I'm a mirror for people. So they'll start talking about how they don't like something or a job or a person or whatever, and then keep talking and talking until they're like, you know what, bro, maybe I should just stop b-wording. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm that. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm that. Because I just won't. I just don't agree. I don't agree, so I just, okay, don't say anything. But I don't think they should do that either. Yeah, I don't want people to victimize themselves if they're not victims. But then I also don't want them to be like, maybe I'm just b-wording, maybe I'm just being lazy right now. Maybe I don't want you to conflate in either direction. I want you to understand why you feel the way you do. But then to do that, you have to understand it's probably not the situation itself. One of my friends, you know what, bro, I won't even talk about him, but you can have it all. You can literally have it all. You can have a chance that 99.9% of Americans will never have and still be so unhappy. Until 6 months later, you realize, oh my gosh, I had it all, but what was I doing? No. Was I... Why didn't I feel like I had it all? Oh, I was ungrateful. Conflating in either direction prevents you from reaching that underlying reason why you feel the way you do. No, you shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, because, oh my gosh, he cheated on me because he's Mexican. Or, oh my gosh, maybe I just need to start dating girls. Or, oh my gosh, maybe you should just stop. Maybe you should just sit down and open a journal. Be like, why do I choose these people? Why do I attract these people? Why do I allow these people? to sit in my space, to prance around in my space. Why do I do that? Why do they do something for me that I'm looking for and I don't even know I'm looking for? And so yeah, I forgot why I just don't like the conflating. I don't like the victimizing. And if we chose to sit down and write about it, we'd understand that, you know what, maybe I'm not living a shit life. But also, maybe I shouldn't just suck it up. No, there's a reason why I feel like I am. I'm having a shit time. Let me understand. It's even more reason to understand and want to sit down and understand why I feel this way. Because everything around me is beautiful and allowing me to win. But there's something underlying that's so strong that it's like making me see everything as not enough. Nah, the FX3 gang. Oh, hold on. He's caught up. Nah, the FX3 gang. Nah, I mean, it's a good starter. Now, I want to be able to hold this when I'm 35 years old, bro. And be like, I still use this to this day. Oh my god. That would make me cry, bro. You know, it's like awareness, you know, and awareness without action is like, why are you aware for if you're not gonna do anything about it, bro? I've seen that as well. Like, people will know what they need to do and know what they're missing, but then don't do it, so then they're not any better than someone who doesn't know. So you're not helping yourself, you're actually hurting yourself. Imagine knowing that. You know, someone is gonna go through something that can be prevented if only you'd say something. If only you do something. If only you get out of your comfort zone. Then and only then you could prevent it. But no, you chose to sit back and let it happen. That's crazy. Because the benefits outweigh the costs. Crazy, but nah. I guess the fear was too much. I guess the fear inflated the costs.